Affton. I'm Evan Scher.
And I'm Jamie Kotoff. Today is Wednesday, April 6th. Did you see Bernie when he came to Affton?
Of course. For you guys who didn't, here's a recap.
Over the years, Affton has had the opportunity to share its halls with some famous faces. John Goodman, George Clooney, Vera Farmiga, Jason Reitman. We can now add a few more names to the list. Bernie Sanders rented Affton High School for a rally on Sunday, March 13th, 2016. There were lots of students and families that attended. Cougar News was on the scene and stood next to CNN. Josh Bohal was asked to speak.
Is a huge effect for young Americans. I love that he has social acceptance for all American citizens, no matter the race, religion. I'm a proud supporter of the LGBT community, and I believe that finally, I think that there's a huge gap between the lower and upper class, and I know that this needs to be brought together. And through Bernie Sanders, we can make America good again. This is a big time for me, though, because next year I'll be in college, and right now there's just too much money. I'm stuck in debt, and that just can't happen. That just can't happen. Ridiculous. You can't spend your whole life. We need to make college affordable for everyone in public universities so that we all can have a better education and better America. Because right now I don't feel it's right that because I'm in a middle class family that makes a good amount of money but not enough, I'm stuck paying for things that I shouldn't have to pay for. Other countries have free college. We need to have free college. There's really great things that can happen. The one thing that I like about Bernie Sanders is that he talks to the younger generation. I want someone that talks to me, not the older people. I want someone that can talk to the young Americans, because we are going to run America. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone, but we are going to do things. I respect everything that the baby boomers and other generations have done, but we need to get ready. And by having a college that's affordable, we can do the best thing to better ourselves so that in the future, we can make America a place that everyone wants to come to. It's something that's really a great superpower like it was in previous years. Finally, I'd just like to end with the fact that America is still a great place to live, but by improving our education and following the plan that Bernie Sanders has for us, we can make the legacy for America so that future generations know how great America was. Thank you guys.
here because you're here. Because I feel a man who speaks the truth. A man who's got the knowledge. A man who's been there for us since the beginning of his career. I am very, very excited tonight to introduce to you the next president of the United States. We need you, Obi-Wan. Bernie Sanders.
This campaign is succeeding because we are doing something very radical in American politics. We're telling the people the truth. And you know what? Telling the truth is not always easy, and it is not always pleasant. Because a lot of the things that are going on in this country are wrong, a lot of people are being hurt. But unless we have the courage to look at reality, there is no way that we can rectify the problems and go forward.
Yeah, I'm for sure nervous. I've talked before, but the amount of the crowd, and I could hear roars from backstage, was kind of starting to build in on me. I wrote my speech, I think about 11 o'clock yesterday morning is when they gave me the call and said, hey, we need someone to write a speech, would you do it? And I said, sure. I had to send it to them so they could check to make sure everything was okay. And they sent it back and it was fine, so I used that speech today. As I talk today, I really think he says that he has a good way of talking to the younger generation, and I think that's really something that inspires us, so I think he's going to do good here.
For Cougar News, this has been Evan Scher.
That was so awesome. Brings back memories.
Are you going to tag along with Thomas?
I don't know very much about it.
Well, Cheryl did a story on it.
Well, let's see it.
What is the Tag Along with Thomas event?
The Tag Along with Thomas is an event we're holding at AHS on the 16th of April from 12 to 4 at the upper track. And it is a kind of a Relay for Life charity walk for the Thomas Bully Fund.
It's an event where we try to get the whole community together, support, and kind of walk for Thomas. The whole idea behind it is kind of like a walkathon, if you've ever done that. Teams get pledges via, like, from family, friends, businesses, you know, wherever, and they pledge this money for like every lap they run or for a certain number of laps, and then the teams try to do as many laps as possible in the 4-hour time period.
It is a fundraiser for Mr. Bully's son, Thomas, who has a rare neurological disorder. Let's see, last year they had, I know there was like a ring toss, there were face painting, different games for the kids and stuff, and of course the walking along the track as well for the fundraising part of it.
What kind of things can you do with this event?
If you come to the event, Tag Along with Thomas, you have an option of participating in the actual Relay for Life, which you walk laps, and we count up laps, then you're able to get pledges for how many laps you walk, you know, from Uncle Joe or Aunt Susie, and they can donate to the charity. Or if you just want to come and enjoy all the other festivities, we're going to have a whole bunch of booths being set up by a variety of different organizations and clubs and sports in the building. And also we're partnering with Rogers and Gotch and Manier, and also some other school districts like Fox So they're all going to be helping out, having a bunch of fun activities for peoples of all different ages. We'll have face painting. We're going to have like cakewalks. We'll have twister competitions. We're going to have a dunking booth. So really something for everyone. So it's going to be an awesome event.
So what kind of illness does your son have?
He has what's called opsoclonus myoclonus syndrome, and he had what's called a neuroblastoma, which is sort of the origin of the illness. It was a cancerous tumor in his neck that sort of by being there created this neurological disorder called opsoclonus myoclonus syndrome, or OMS is what it goes by for short.
And how has the Tag Along with Thomas event helped you and your son?
Oh, it was a huge help. I mean, last year our primary goal was to be able to see a specialist. With it being such a tremendously rare disease, there are really few doctors in the world that specialize in OMS. One of them happened to be out in California, and we really wanted to make the trip out there just to have that doctor be able to look over Thomas, because there's nothing like having sort of a pair of expert eyes make that evaluation. And the generosity of everybody last year, especially those that put together the Tag Along with Thomas event, allowed that to happen, and we were just so grateful that we were able to make that trip.
The Tag Along with Thomas Walkathon will be April 16th from 12 until 4. Please come to help support Thomas Boley.
Well, now I am definitely interested.
Let's cut to commercials.
You ready? Let's go. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor.
Hi, Erin.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to just give you some actions to do. And just do the first thing that comes to mind. Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
My hair. Oh, God.
Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like a girl.
Aw. My name is Dakota, and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl. What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
It means run fast as you can.
So do you think you just insulted your sister?
No. I mean, yeah, insulted girls, but not my sister.
Is like a girl a good thing?
Actually, don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. It sounds like a bad thing. It sounds like you're trying to humiliate someone.
So when they're in that vulnerable time between 10 and 12, how do you think it affects them when somebody uses like a girl as an insult?
I think it definitely drops their self-confidence and really puts them down, because during that time they're already trying to figure themselves out, and when somebody says you hit like a girl, it's like, well, what does that mean? Because they think they're a strong person. It's kind of like telling them that they're weak and they're not as good as them.
And what advice do you have to young girls who are told they run like a girl, kick like a girl, hit like a girl, swing like a girl?
Keep doing it, because it's working. If somebody else says that running like a girl or kicking like a girl or shooting like a girl is something that you shouldn't be doing, that's their problem. Because if you're still scoring and you're still getting to the ball on time and you're still being first, you're doing it right. It doesn't matter what they say. I mean, yes, I kick like a girl and I swim like a girl and I walk like a girl and I wake up in the morning like a girl because I am a girl. And that is not something that I should be ashamed of. So I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what they should do.
If I asked you to run like a girl now, would you do it differently?
I would run like myself.
Would you like a chance to redo it?
Why can't run like a girl also mean win the race?
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online. I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool. Not cool. Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Man, it's so good in creative film.
Oh, then have you thought about taking TV production?
TV production? What's that?
TV production is a class that produces Cougar News, where you can write and edit stories, direct, even do parodies, and much more. For more information, see Miss Malone in room 46, or visit your counselor.
Welcome back, Cougars. So, are you in the theater?
Of course. Why?
Fiddler on the Roof is this weekend, and I did a story on it.
Let's see it.
On April 8th and 9th, Affton's theater department will be showing Fiddler on the Roof. I asked Mrs. R a few questions about the play. When was the last time Affton performed Fiddler on the Roof?
They've performed it 2 other times, one time in the 70s and one time in the early 1990s.
Why did you choose this play?
I didn't choose it, the students chose it. And we went through a series of researching musicals and talked among ourselves, and then it was actually voted on by the students and the teachers together.
Then I asked a few of the theater students to see how they felt about the play. Are you excited about the play?
I'm incredibly excited. I wanted to do this musical my freshman year.
What is your favorite part of the play?
I really like To Life because it's really fun to sing with Josh, and I really like how we just kind of click. Our chemistry on the stage, I really enjoy that.
Yes, I'm very excited to have the opportunity to be the lead role in Fiddler on the Roof. I'll be playing Tevier, who is the father to the main 5 daughters.
Do you have a favorite part of the play?
I think my favorite part is at the very beginning where everyone's coming in. I have a long monologue and everything just kind of starts and really gets me into character, and it's really fun for me to be able to do that.
Yes, I'm very excited about the play. It is very interesting because it has a lot of details about the culture of Russians and Jews in the year of 1905.
Do you have a favorite part in the play?
My favorite part will have to be all the scenes that the rabbi's in because he has a very humorous part, and I think it just provides very comic relief to the play.
Tickets are $6 for students and $8 for adults. This is Evan Sheriff Cougar News, signing out.
Great story, Evan. Did you see the dodgeball game last week?
Yeah, let's do a story on it.
Just last week, the volleyball tournament took place in the gym. All proceeds went towards DECA and the Thomas Bowley Fund. In the tournament, all teams are represented by countries and their respective flags. In the end, the student team that gets the most wins goes against the teacher's team, and if they can get past that, they win the tournament. I talked with some participants about the event.
So what's your role in the tournament? I was essentially the MC for the tournament. So I announced the teams and everything. I just basically MC'd the whole thing. So
I was part of the teachers team that played against the winner of the students who came out on that bracket.
Do you have fun participating?
Oh yeah, man, I had a blast. It was fun. I think it went really smoothly too.
Yes, I did. I especially had fun when I nailed Tabers and nailed his big head because I hate that kid.
Why do you think Why do you think students think the tournament is so fun to go to?
I think people just like seeing teachers get hit with dodgeballs, to be honest, man.
This is Wesley Bachman with Cougar News, signing out.
Well, that about wraps it up for us. I'm Jamie Kadoff.
And I'm Evan Scher.
And this is Cougar News, signing off.